This is Ashok Kumar in FCS 4th unit database systems, and we are discussing about database views. Okay, database views. As we know, DBMS is responsible for providing the database maintenance. So that is database, which is a collection of similar data. So DBMS means database management system, maintains the database and allows the multiple application programs to communicate or process the data from the database and produce some results. So database makes the communication easy for the application programs to produce the output using the data. Here database makes the some important role. So some important decisions are made by the DBMS and some important actions are taken by the DBMS is views. So view, it makes the complexity hiding in database maintenance. For example, user doesn't know what how the data is stored and what operations are performed. So he simply makes the operations uh, using the application programs and retrieves the data and makes the results. So those are the views or abstract made by the DBMS to make sure that it doesn't feel any complexities. So some of the views that are developed in three levels. So those are the three levels are external level, external, logical, and physical or internal level. Internal level. In external level, the view or abstract is developed to avoid the user to complexities, how the data is stored and what kind of data is stored and which location the data is stored on the devices, storing devices. So the user doesn't feel any complexities in accessing the data by using the application program. By this external view or external level, it is going to make sure that data is accessed and commands whatever the operation is performed by the user, it is going to be accepted by the DBMS and make sure that regarding information or output is generated whatever the user requested. So external level makes the users to complex free and doesn't feel any complexity in accessing data and providing the information whatever you requested. And coming to the logical level view, in logical level view, it is the uh, logical level view. So it is the intermediate level. It acts as the interface between the external and physical level. So here external level means user accessing the applications to retrieve the data or interact with the database. So logical level makes the interaction between the user and the physical level or internal level, that is the hardware. So the logical level completely focus on two things: what data is stored and relations that are exist on the data, relations on data. So what data is stored? So the user given data which is existed in the database or newly entered by the user. So what kind of data that is regarding and what operations are going to be performed is deal with the logical level. So if any problems regarding that data, so incomplete data or any such kind of data is deal with by the such problems are dealt by the logical level. So whenever relation on data, when coming to the relation on data, the we have the relations regarding the data. So for example, consider the student details. Here student details have different fields like name, ID, marks. So here those are the details regarding the student. And we have the college. So college is also one kind of data. It has same name and ID or the college registration number, whatever it is, and strength of the students. So here the relation between these two is the student goes to some name is called from A. So A student goes to X college. So there is a relation and he studies in this college some branch. So whatever the relations are going to be presented, those are dealt by the logical level. And in logical level, it makes sure that user doesn't feel any inconsistency or regarding the data whatever is going to be accessed or presented or ready to store in the database. So he makes the some use in this level is regarding complexities of what data is stored and relations whatever is going to be presented on data is successfully maintained by the logical level view. So this view makes that representation of these things in such a way to avoid the complexities whatever it is going to be processed, it is not be identified by any physical level or external level. So those things are dealt by the logical level view. And next one and last one is physical level view. Physical level view. So here the view or whatever the physical level is going to perform is how data is going to be stored. So it is a less complex level and where DBMS is going to deal in this level is how data is stored. That means which location it is going to store the information whatever produced by the user. So those complexities are going to be managed by the DBMS in this level. So DBMS makes sure that the data whatever is going to be stored in location or retrieved from those locations are going to be dealt by the DBMS and make sure that any complexities in those operations are not going to be revealed or available or feel complex for the user and make sure that it performs the operations without any problem. This is going to be led by the DBMS. So these different views or complexities hiding by the DBMS to perform the operations requested by the user. So it makes that abstraction of the data and makes use of those data without feel the complexities for the user or the application programmers or whatever the database administrators are going to be access or operate on the data or the DBMS. It is going to be maintained by the DBMS in the database view. And thank you all.